Good morning, dear students. This is teacher Anita, your biology teacher. And this is our online lecture number 8. I hope you all are doing good. I forgot to ask you at the beginning, okay? But I hope you all are well, okay? So our today's topic would be second revision, okay? And your exam format, topics for exams, okay, and your questions related to exam, okay. So let's start our today's topic, okay. So guys, we were doing revision in the previous slide, okay. So I gave you some sample multiple choice type questions, true, false, diagrams, okay, filling the blanks, okay. So here I just want to give you a few more, okay, so that you will learn, because these all are actually important, okay, for your first term question paper. So our next question is, next multiple choice type question is, which organelle is not found in animal cell, okay, or animals? So first one is mitochondrion. Okay, mitochondrion is singular. Okay, mitochondria is plural. So first option we have mitochondrion. Second we have ribosome. Third is chloroplast, and fourth is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So what do you think? Again, I'm repeating the question, which organelle is not found in animal cell, okay? So animal cell contain mitochondria, okay, contain ribosome, contain smooth endoplasmic reticulum, but chloroplast is absent in animal cell. So option number C is the right answer, okay? All right. Next we have, which cell structure has a cell's genetic material? So genetic material means DNA, RNA, whatever is, genetic material in case of an organism, okay? So which cell structure has a cell's genetic material? So we have first option, organelle. Second is nucleus. Third is cell envelope. Number 4 is cytoplasm. So, nucleus is the brain of the cell because it contains genetic material responsible for all the activities of the cell. So obviously, option B is the right option, number second, okay. Next we have the primary job of the cell wall is to, okay, so what is the function of cell wall? First one, protect the cell and keep its shape. Second, store DNA. This is wrong because this is not the function. Direct and monitor a cell's activities, okay. Then help the cell to move. No, okay, because this is the function of flagella. So the right option is number first, okay. Protect the cell and keep its shape, okay. The function of cell wall is protection and giving shape to the cell. All right, second slide, okay. So number 14, multiple choice type question, which structure is made up of fats and proteins and surrounds a cell? Okay, so if you remember, we did lipoprotein somewhere, okay, where I told you guys that lipo means lipids, means fat, and protein is protein. So it was related to plasma membrane, okay. So the option is first option, plasma membrane is the right option. Again, I'm repeating the question, which structure is made up of fats and proteins and surrounds a cell? Obviously plasma membrane surrounds the cell, but cell wall also surrounds the cell, but cell wall is made up of cellulose, okay. So here plasma membrane is the right option. Cell envelope, no. Then we have cytoplasm, this is also wrong. Cell wall, okay, is wrong. We have correct option, plasma membrane, okay. Then next is, what is one characteristic that only eukaryotic cells have? Okay, so what's that? They have a nucleus, they lack organelles, they lack ribosomes, they have cell walls. One characteristic, which is present only in case of eukaryotic cell. not in case of prokaryotic cells. So obviously, a true nucleus, okay? Number one is the right on, your right correct option. Okay, right answer, right? Next we have, how do prokaryotic cells differ from eukaryotic cell? So like the basic difference we did between prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. So prokaryotic cells do not have a nucleus. Prokaryotic cells are much larger in size and width. Next is prokaryotic cells contain mitochondria. Number four is prokaryotic cells have a less distinct shape in comparison to eukaryotic cells. So we know this thing, okay? We don't have to think much, okay? Number one is the correct option. Prokaryotic cells do not have a nucleus, okay? Next multiple choice type question is, which cell organelles play the role of generating protein? Okay, so we know this. Number one is ribosome. Number two is nucleoli. Number three is mitochondria. Number four is chloroplast. So the right option is ribosome, number one, okay? So we have ribosomes because ribosomes are known as protein factories. Protein factories means they're responsible actually for generating protein. Okay, next multiple choice type question is, despite differences in size and shape, all cells have cytoplasm and a cell wall? No. Mitochondria? No. Nucleus? No. Yes. Number four, cell membrane. Cell membrane is present in all the cells. Okay. Right. Next we have, which correctly describes a function of the nucleus. Okay. So first one is, first option stores DNA. Second option directs the activities of the cell. Number three contains the information needed to make proteins. Number D or four, all of the above. So I guess number four is correct because it stores DNA, directs the activities, contain the information, okay, needed to make protein. So number four or D is the right option, okay. Last multiple choice type question is, lysosomes are known as suicidal bags. Why? Because first, parasitic activity. Second, presence of food vacuole. Third, hydrolytic activity. And number four is catalytic activity. So lysosomes are not parasite. It is not actually related to lysosomes, are not related to food vacuole, not related to catalytic activity. Catalytic activity means to break down. Yes, it is actually related to breakdown, but here the activity is hydrolytic activity. It means dissolving something, not to breaking something, okay. Here we have, because lysosomes contain hydrolytic enzymes, okay. So you can, relate with hydrolytic enzymes, okay. It means number C, number third, hydrolytic activity is the correct option. Why lysosomes are known as suicidal bags, okay, because of their hydrolytic activity, okay. So that's all, okay. We did 10 multiple choice type question today. All right, next we have your topics for first term, okay. So topics, first chapter, I'm not saying topics because we did 4 chapters. So there are so many topics, whatever we did, okay, you have to memorize everything, okay. So our first chapter was microscope, okay. We did parts of microscope, types of microscope, how to use a microscope. This is very important question. And what are the precautions we have to take while using a microscope, okay. If you remember, we did 5-6 questions, I guess, related to microscope, okay. Then second chapter is the micro universe, means cell. We did define cell, okay, types of cells, prokaryotic cell, eukaryotic cell, animal cell, plant cell, then all the organelles, mitochondria, chloroplast, ribosome, okay, right. So you have to study all those things from the slides, okay, from the PowerPoint, what we did. Then next we have third chapter, bioenergetics. So Bioenergetics, in bioenergetics, you have to do, the definition. What is bioenergetic? Okay, then catabolism, anabolism, okay, right. Everything we did, okay, everything is there in the slides. I'm just telling you, okay. Catabolism, anabolism, then we did ATP, we did enzymes, we did photosynthesis, respiration, okay. And in the last chapter, biological organization, we did, your atom, molecules, okay, cell, tissue, organ system, okay, biosphere, if you remember, right? So you have to learn 4 chapters, okay, for your first term question paper. And I know, you know, you guys have already started the revision, okay. And if there is any problem, you can ask me, okay. All right, guys. So this is your exam format, okay. Mm, you have to one thing I'm telling you, okay. You have to learn all the multiple choice type questions and all the true false, okay. If you're doing this, means 50% of the question paper you are actually covering with these things, okay, right? Then don't worry about the question paper. Whatever I gave in the question paper, I taught everything. Even we revised many times, okay. I recapitulated, okay. And like from my side there is no problem, okay. But if you have problem from your side, you can ask me, okay. So now I'm explaining you the exam format, okay, like the breakdown how your exam would be, right? So your exam would be of 80 points, okay. You will get 70 minutes, okay. 10 minutes I gave extra, okay, because the exams would be of 60 minutes, okay. But I give 10 minutes, 70 minutes, because this time you are doing this type of exam first time, so at least you can utilize your 10 minutes, okay. So you will get 70 minutes instead of 60, okay. So your first part, your exam would be divided into 2 parts, okay. First part is, you know consist of 50 points. So your first part contain multiple choice type question, 20 questions, okay, and each carry 2 points, okay. So it would be 40. Then second question would be true false, okay. 10 true false, each carry 1 point, okay. So total would be 10. So the first part contain 50 points. If you are learning all the slides, okay, from this lecture and from the previous lecture, so you will, I guess, if you are learning by heart, okay, and memorizing everything, you will score 50 points, okay. Then part second, okay, you have one diagram, okay. So you have to label the diagram. The diagram is same: eukaryotic cell, okay, animal cell, okay. You know the parts of cell membrane, okay, fat globule and everything, okay, I gave you. Then we have long answer type question, okay. Here you have to write, okay. So we have 4 questions, each carry 5 points, okay. So what type of questions, okay? Long answer type questions mean you have to explain. For example, I will ask you, the questions would be something like this: the differentiate between plant cell and animal cell, okay. The difference is there in the second or third lecture, I guess, okay. I don't remember, but in the PowerPoints, okay. So differentiate between catabolism and anabolism, okay. How to use a microscope, okay. Then differentiate between prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cell, okay. Then differentiate between respiration and photosynthesis. Like, I am just giving some examples, okay, that this type of questions would be there in your exam paper, right? So yeah, this is your format, okay. Yeah, we are done with the format, we are done with the revision, okay. Now if you have any question, you can ask me, okay, related to these MCQs, okay, or any topic right from the beginning, okay. So 4 chapters, okay, this is your exam format, okay. And in the revision I gave you a type of multiple choice, true false diagrams, okay. Long answer you have to study, like I gave hints, okay, like differentiate, explain, how to use microscope. These type of questions would be there in the long answer type questions, okay. So yeah, that's all for today. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me. We have time. Okay, so I'm waiting for your questions. No question? I can believe.
Teacher, I have a question. Teacher.
Hello.
Teacher.
Yes.
I would like to know if it's going to be available on YouTube, this lesson, and the previous.
On
Or if-
YouTube.
Yes, or teacher is going to send by WhatsApp.
No, it would be there in the YouTube also. But if you need, okay, so I'll send in the group or I'll send you personally. Okay, there's no problem.
Okay.
You can send. You have my number?
I guess so. I guess.
Yeah, check my number from the list of the teachers. Okay, then just send me hi. I'll send you this PowerPoint presentation. Well, you will get all these videos, okay, on the school site, YouTube. Okay.
Okay.
But teacher Rustam will upload this soon. Okay, but if you want to study, okay, so I will send you personally. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. You're welcome.
Teacher, I want to know if I take definitions from internet, will you accept or I have to put these definitions that you are giving? Like, no, because I don't want this. I want for internet. Yeah.
What type of definition you are talking about?
Like bioenergetics. So if I take for internet, will you accept?
Well, okay, definitions are same, but sometimes you know what happened. Standard, okay, definition will change according to the standard. Okay, for example, I gave you definition, okay, according to the standard of grade 9. Okay, and when you are searching on the internet, that would be a general definition. Okay, for grade 11, maybe for grade 12 or university students. Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea, but if you want to, if you're understanding, okay, and if you want to take the things from internet, okay, there is no problem, but make sure that it is related to, make sure that it is related to our definition a little bit. Okay, because sometimes the standard and the language is very complicated on internet. So that's why teacher is writing everything very, in very simplified language, okay, for you guys according to your standard. Okay.
Yes, teacher. What type of questions will be in the exam? Like, what questions you are going to put in the exam? I want to know.
Okay, so have you seen this exam format about which I was talking? Have you seen exam format?
Yes, but like, I want to know if in the exam will be like, what is bioenergetics? What is cell? Like,
Now listen, okay. Here, everything is written here. I give exam format mean what type of exams would be, right? So format mean the rough idea, okay? So you will, yeah, your exam paper is consist of two parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1, you have multiple choice type question and true false. And we did everything in the revision thing. I mean, revision, these lectures, okay? Then we have one diagram, animal cell, okay? Then you have to write the names from top to bottom. And then you have long answer type questions, like how to use a microscope, okay? There would be no cell, okay, defined cell, bioenergetics, no. This time there is no short answer type question, but yes, you have to learn everything in order to score good in multiple choice type questions and true false, okay? So in long answers, you can, yeah, I mean, the questions would be long. For example, how to use a microscope, differentiate between catabolism and anabolism, differentiate between, you know, this plant cell and animal cell, differentiate between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cells. So these are some, you know, examples I'm giving. So these type of questions will be there in your exam paper. Understood?
Yes, teacher, in
Yeah.
your opinion, the exam will be easy or difficult? Like,
It's very easy because we did everything in the revision. 60% we have covered already, right? 60 to 70%. Okay. Yeah.
thank you.
And no, actually, I taught everything. Okay. But in the revision part, we covered 60 to 70%. Okay. Of the question paper. And the rest, 20 to 30%, you have to learn, okay, at your own. Long intelligence. Okay.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Good luck.
Okay.
Teacher,
Hi.
hi teacher. I want to know if this revision that teacher is given, the questions are going to be the same in the test.
Yes. All these questions are there in the exam paper. I want to help you. Okay.
So this is actually the test, teacher.
Type of test. Okay. Not best. Because I did not give everything. I gave multiple choice type questions. Okay. I gave true, false, but not all. Okay. There are some other also. So you have to learn everything, whatever I taught. Okay.
Yes.
Until today. Yeah. So don't think that, you know, if you are just revising those two revision lectures, okay, so you will score all the questions, I mean, all the good marks, okay? No, right? You have to learn everything right from the beginning, okay? What we did in the classroom, if you remember,
Yes.
microscopes, type of microscope, everything, okay?
Microscopes, teacher. Microscopes will be two.
Yeah, microscope we did. Not only the PowerPoints, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Study hard.
Good morning, teacher.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, teacher. So, teacher, I just wanted to know, like, for example, microscope, is it going to be like, it's not going to be a lot of things about microscope. So, if we, let's say we study just like the first lesson that we did about microscope, would it be okay? And then we study the rest.
Yeah, because you don't have to do much. Okay, whatever teacher gave
That's,
you. You remember?
that's going to be like
Am I?
a lot of topics
No.
to cover. For example, just to cover the microscope, now how to use a microscope. Like that's already a lot, plus the cells and bioenergetics.
That's a lot. Now you are in grade 9.
No, a lot for some people. For me, it's like, it's little.
Little. Okay, so you want more, right?
Yeah, so you want more, teacher. Like if we can have
Now
some
listen.
extra lessons.
Okay, don't worry about others. Just think about yourself. Okay, for now. For others, I am here. If they have any question, any problem, they can ask me. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask me related to you. Okay. If you have any question, for example, what you were asking, microscope or something. Okay. So whatever we did in the classroom, you have to do that thing, everything.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And
Yes.
this is the exam format. Okay. So don't worry about other students. Okay. For them, I am here. Okay. You just take care of yourself and study hard. Good luck.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. We have enough time. If you have any question related to previous topics, you can ask me.